Hello, how are you? I hope all is well. Welcome to our lesson today. Please open your student book, page 21. Student book, page 21. We have been talking about the past simple and the past continuous tense and when to use each one of them and the keywords, but let's remember the past simple. It is used to talk about an action started and finished in the past. The structure is the subject plus the past simple form of the verb and plus the object. And when we want to negate a sentence or we want to change it into the negative form, we use the helping verb didn't. So the structure becomes subject plus didn't and the base form of the verb and the object. And it doesn't matter if we use a singular subject or a plural subject. And the past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is used when we want to talk about two actions happened in a specific time in the past and one of them interrupted the other. So, and the structure is when the subject is singular, he, she, it, or the pronoun I, we use the helping verb was and the progressive form of the verb or the verb or verb ing. And when the subject is plural, they, we, and you, we use the helping verb were plus verb ing or the progressive form. And we did the exercise A and B, and now please move to exercise number C on your student book, page 21. So read the sentences below. How do we form the past continuous? So this question is about the form or the structure. The first sentence, Jennifer was watching TV while her mom was cooking dinner. Number 2, it was raining, the wind was blowing, and we were shaking from the cold. 3, I was making coffee at 7 o'clock this morning. Number 4, Dad was chopping carrots when the phone rang. It's clear. The past continuous form is, I have said it earlier, the subject plus was or were plus ing. So the past continuous is formed with was followed by the main verb with ing and the first and the third person singular I, he, she, it, and with were plus the main verb with ing for second person singular plural and first and third person plural, you, we, and they. So this is the structure. I'm going to write it in an easy way. So the structure is he or she, it, or the pronoun I plus was, and the main verb is progressive or ing, and of course the object. So he, she, it, or I plus was, and the main verb ing plus the object. When the subject is plural, you, they, or we use the helping verb were, and the main verb also progressive. So this is the structure. So this is the answer of this activity number C, student book page 21. Now, let's move to exercise number D. Number D, match each sentence in C with one use of the past continuous below. So, let's match the sentences from 1 to 4 with the sentences or the use or the function from A to D. Number 1, let's read them. 1. Jennifer was watching TV while her mom was cooking dinner. 2. It was raining, the wind was blowing, and we were shaking from the cold. Number 3. I was making coffee at 7 o'clock this morning. Number 4. Dad was chopping carrots when the phone rang. And we have the use A, an action that was in progress at a specific time in the past. B, two or more actions that were in progress at the same time in the past. C, an action that was in progress in the past but was interrupted by another action. D, to give background information in a story. So let's start with the first one. A, Jennifer was watching TV while her mom was cooking dinner. So here we have two actions. They were in progress at the same time. So the answer of the sentence number 1 is B. Because here we have two actions. They were in progress at the same time. Excuse my cat. I don't know what's wrong with him. Number 2, it was raining, the wind was blowing, and we were shaking from the cold. So here we have more than one action, and it seems like it's describing something. So the answer is number D, to give background information in a story. This is the background or the setting in the story. So the answer is D. Number 3, I was making coffee at 7 o'clock this morning. Here, the answer is number A, an action that was in progress at a specific time in the past. The specific time is at 7 o'clock this morning. So the answer is A. The last one is C, because it's an action that was in progress in the past but was interrupted by another action. Dad was chopping carrots when the phone rang. So chopping carrots this action was in progress and it was interrupted by the phone. So this is exercise number D. And now let's move to exercise number E, the same page, student book, page 21. Complete the text with the past simple of the verbs in brackets. So we're going to correct the verbs in the brackets, and we're going to use the past simple form. Pizza, pizza, pizza. We all like pizza. Let's start. Most people love pizza, and it has been around for a very long time. Here we have the verb no, and we have a question mark. So we're going to change it into a question. So we need a helping verb. The helping verb is did. So did you know? Did you know that something similar to pizza was prepared in ancient Greece? The ancient Greeks covered, the past form of cover is covered their bread with oil herbs, and cheese. The Romans later developed placenta, which was a type of bread with cheese, honey, and bay leaves. However, pizza as we know it originated in Italy as as a Neapolitan pie with tomato. A lot of people enjoy making their own pizza, and there is even a World Pizza Championship, which is held every year in Italy. People also try to break the record for the largest pizza. The current record was set in Johannesburg, South Africa. The pizza, we're going to use was, the past form of be, and pizza is singular, that's why we used was. The pizza was 37.4 meters in diameter. Many people worked together for many hours to get this record. Some made the base and others grated cheese. They used 500 kilograms of flour, 800 kilograms of cheese, and 900 kilograms of tomato puree. The result was one enormous, magnificent pizza. So these the answers of exercise number E. And now let's move to exercise number F. Let's check our answers. They are all correct. So exercise number F, please do this activity on your grammar notebooks. And don't forget to write the date and the page number. Write sentences with the past continuous in your notebooks. Number 1, the students not eat breakfast in the classroom this morning. Let's start. The students not eat. The students is a plural subject, so we're going to use weren't because the sentence is in the negative form. The students weren't eating breakfast in the classroom this morning. Number 2, we not have lunch at 1 o'clock today. We is also a plural subject, so we were not having lunch at 1 o'clock today. Number 3, we're going to form a question. You make cupcakes all morning. The subject is you, so where you make, we're going to change it into the progressive form, so it becomes, were you making cupcakes all morning? And let's move to number 4. This time last week, we sampled French cheese. So, this time last week, we were sampling, and don't forget to cross the E or delete it. This time last week, we were sampling French cheese. Number 5, my sister peeled potatoes for hours this morning. My sister is a singular subject, so we're going to use was. So my sister was peeling potatoes for hours this morning. And the last sentence, Kathy prepared dinner on her own last night. So Kathy is a singular subject. So was Kathy preparing dinner on her own last night? Here we're done with exercise number F. Let's move to exercise number G. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the past simple or the past continuous of the verbs in brackets. Let's start with the first one. We eat some ice cream after we finish cleaning the kitchen. In this sentence, we're going to use the past simple or to form the verbs in the past simple form. We ate some ice cream after we finished cleaning the kitchen. These actions happened or started and finished in the past. So none of them has interrupted the other one. So we ate some ice cream after we finished cleaning the kitchen. Number 2, Joey call you while you watch Jamie Oliver's cookery program. So, number 2, we have a keyword or a time expression, while. So, while tells me that I'm going to use the past continuous form in this space. So, you were watching, and this one we're going to form a question. So did Joey call you while you were watching Jamie Oliver's cookery program? So did Joey call you while you were watching Jamie Oliver's cookery program? So in the first part of the sentence, we use the past simple, and in the other one, or in the second part, we used the past continuous because we have while. Let's move to number 3. My dad cooked dinner on Saturday because Mom BL. This sentence happened in the past. So my dad cooked dinner on Saturday because Mom was L. Number 4. So number 4, the children order pizza when I walk into their bedroom. We have the time expression when, and when should be followed with the past simple form or verb to. So, and the first part we use the past continuous. The children were ordering pizza when I walked into. Number 5, I not fry the hamburgers, I grill them. They are healthier that way. So, I didn't fry the hamburgers, I grilled them. They are healthier that way. So, this is the negative form of the past simple. We used the helping verb did not. So, I did not or didn't fry the hamburgers, I grilled them. These actions started and finished in the past. Number 6, Karen make lunch while Peter set the table. In the sentence number 6, here we have 2 actions were in progress. These actions or these 2 actions were in progress in the past. So we're going to use the past continuous with Karen and Peter. So Karen was making lunch while Peter was sitting the table because they were these 2 actions were in progress at the same time in the past. Yes, that's correct. Number 7, they have a barbecue when it start to rain. So the time expression when should be followed with the past simple form. and the first part is should be in the past continuous form. So were they having a barbecue when it started to rain? The last one, number 8. You order a dessert after you have your main course. So these actions happened in the past. None of them were in progress while or the other one and the other action interrupted it. So we're going to use the past simple form. Did you order a dessert after you had your main course? So these are our sentences from exercise number G, student book, page 21. And I hope to see you soon. This is the end of our class. And take care of yourselves.